What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Right now, we're going to be talking about Makerights. We're going to be talking about EA doing whatever they want at any time. We're going to be talking about the market crash, and we're going to be telling you about something you probably should not do. So all of those things are going to be happening right now. Number one, if you were someone that was able to take advantage of the glitch where you got like a lot of training, many of my viewers were able to get about 20,000, 25,000 training, and you had some issues with the mystery pack, right? So some of you guys that were trying to open it, you were getting the incorrect pack. They were, giving you stuff that you shouldn't have had. You were opening the pack, nothing was there. There's a lot of stuff that was going on with it, right? You're going to be getting Makerights for those things. I do just want to point out, right? Since they put it back out, they have kind of changed up the odds a little bit more. I'm going to wait to see all the data that comes back from everybody that's opened it. But based on what I was being told while I was live, it's really, really bad odds, which makes sense because they gave away a lot of training with that glitch with the 92 overall Tyreek Hill. So because that is the case, if you did open up, any of these mystery packs and you didn't get the correct pack, or a pack wouldn't open, or they took your training and you didn't get anything, you will be getting those Makerights. Make sure you're checking out GmiasWorld on Twitter or X or whatever, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff for other updates regarding that. But you should be good to go once EA is able to take care of business. Keep in mind that there is a hurricane that's happening in Florida right now. So we here at GmiasWorld, we don't joke around with stuff like that. It's one thing to have problems, with the developers, but it's a whole nother thing with health and safety. So hopefully everybody gets through that hurricane. All my viewers from Florida, your family and everybody gets through that hurricane unscathed, all right? Bless up, bless up. So now, this is what we're going to talk about. We got over that with the Makerights, right? So Will Levis came out, and we knew Will Levis was coming out for a while because it was already leaked like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Now, one of the things that EA Sports did that kind of ruined everything was they made Gunslinger 4 instead of making it 2. So what that did was it affected everybody's reasoning behind getting Will Levis. So what we did is we completed the set, okay, and we tried him out. All right. When I tell you this guy is pure trash, I'm not like, dude, it's not like I'm exaggerating. Just put it like this, Titan fans. He plays like real Will Levis in this game. All right. So I'm going to let you guys know this right now. I would not recommend buying this card. I think you should stay away from this card. Also, with the fact that they upped Gunslinger to 4, you can't utilize the other abilities and other things that you want to do with your team, because if you give one player all your AP, what are you really doing? And it's not OP, because the Gunslinger, to be honest, it doesn't even throw the ball as fast as Jaden Daniels. Now, what I'm getting from a lot of my newer viewers is, I didn't get a rookie premier. I don't have Jaden Daniels. Who's a better quarterback? Now, individually, like I said, those are membership questions. Like if you're a member of my channel, I pretty much make sure your team is stacked. You know what I'm saying? Those are paid members of the channel, but I'm going to give you guys like a blanket review of what's going on at the quarterback position, just to make sure you guys understand what's happening, right? If you don't have Will Levis, right? Or not Will Levis, Jaden Daniels, and you're like, I just need a quarterback. I'm going to walk you through this really quickly. The one quarterback you just don't want on your team is Michael Vick. He absolutely sucks. Okay? Aaron Rodgers is not mobile enough, so he does throw the ball, relatively well. I will also say this, right? They didn't give him the option of getting Gunslinger, which is kind of like what are we doing? But he does get gift wrapped. Now, gift wrapped is not as OP as it was in Madden 24. For those of you guys that played Madden 24, when you threw any kind of pass, it was very high of a chance that, they would catch it. Okay, so that's not the same thing in Madden 25. They just catch the ball when, you can close your eyes and just throw the ball. So his release is already good. If you're not someone that minds sitting stationary in the pocket, he's fine. Okay, I played against him. The ball comes out fast. Everything is good. He's just not mobile. That's a review on him. Okay, Jordan Love. He's somebody, like I told you guys about the market crash, and I was getting a lot of thank yous today. You saved like $300K if you sold this guy. Also, for the guys that are worried about Charles Woodson, the only reason that his price is still high is because he's one of those pick artist corners. All you have to do, right? It's going to hover around the same rate. He's not going to go up in price. So if you already sold him for $2 million, just be patient. Over the next couple promos, you're going to get a much cheaper option that's also going to get pick artists, okay? But Jordan Love was one of those things I told you about the market crash. You guys listened, and you saved about $300K. That's what I try to get out for you guys. Now, he's a little bit lower. He also has a very good release, Okay, he's not as mobile, but 83 speed I think he gets with the breakout token, so that's not too bad. All right, because 83 speed can do a decent amount for you. All right, his excel is kind of low, but it is what it is. If you were just looking for like that balance in between mobility and being able to just sit in the pocket and throw the ball with a decent type of, you know, throwing motion, right? Caleb Williams. Now this is very, very interesting because he also is it's kind of weird. Like he moves well, but he's not someone that everybody's been really high on for the, you know, for Madden 25. But I would tell you this though, right? You can take the closer off, by the way. You don't have to keep that on. Some of you guys are worried about that. I think you can unequip it. You can unequip it when you get him, I believe. Because some of you guys were concerned that he would cost you 1 AP off the bat and you wanted to just give him like, you know, an X factor or something. You don't want to spend 2. I believe you can take it off. Somebody verify that for me. But again, he's pretty decent. I would say, you know, for the bang for your buck, probably one of the better options if you don't have Jaden Daniels. Okay, like that's probably where we would stay with that because he has suitable speed. Now, Trevor Lawrence is majorly outdated, and Kyler Murray has dropped 70% since he actually dropped the, you know, whatever team of the week last week because he's not real. Dude, he's fast, but he throws the ball very inaccurately, and he will throw an interception. All right, so he's not that dude. Okay, because 5'10", he's not really getting the ball out there the way it's supposed to go. So he's been causing a lot of problems, which is why some people have been selling him. But for the bang for your buck, he and Caleb Williams, I like him and Caleb Williams because of the speed and the throw power and everything else that they get. But realistically, if you don't have Jaden Daniels, bro, like you really missed out on a lot. And you're going to have to just sacrifice right now until they give us another mobile, decent quarterback. Like maybe Dante Culpepper or something like that. Like, maybe Donovan McNabb. Somebody else like that. It has to be a right-handed quarterback because the left-handed quarterbacks are still broken. So you have to figure out how you want to do it, you know, do it in that regard. But I would definitely suggest that. Now, as far as the overall market crash, like I was telling you guys about Woodson, right? If you still have Charles Woodson, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm letting you guys know, these prices on these type of cards, they are going to go down. So for the viewers that are not members that were asking about it, like, yo, G, I sold Woodson, what am I supposed to do? There are a ton of corners that you can put in that can take his spot right now and you'll be good. But you will need a theme team. Okay, you're gonna have to have a theme team for that at this time. And that's just something you're gonna have to do. There's no other way around it because you need the extra speed point if you're gonna do that right now. But like 2.3 million is 2.3 million. All right, so when you start going through the other corners, there are a lot of options for you. Now, instead of doing it, you know, looking at the catalog, I'm just gonna simply show you guys what I have. And then you guys can figure out, you know, which way you wanna go about it, all right? So let me go over to defense real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on with it. So, Night Train is pretty good. I have an Arizona theme team to kind of boost the speed. You got a free card in Cooper DeJean. Right now, he's a stud. I wouldn't play him outside. He's more of like a slot guy at 86 speed, but you can see his zone coverage is pretty high, and he'll make some plays for you. So you could consider that as well. Jair Brown is a safety, whatever, but you could get him and put him in at corner if you wanted. Derwin James was an MCS card, so that's something that you may have to, you know, take a look at. Let me just go right to corners, though, so you guys can see who my corners are, and that's it. So Terrion Arnold, he's another rookie premier. So he's 89 speed, I think, right now. Yeah, so he's a glitch simply because he's 89 speed. You can put him on the outside, which is where he is right now. So yes, if you're asking if he's in zone, he does stay with Tyreek Hill and Waddle. By the way, Waddle's price is already tanked with the market crash. So if you were looking to get him on a Dolphin theme team, you should probably get him right now. Richard Sherman, he's a Niner. We have a Niner theme team. So he's at 86 speed. Again, he plays in the slot in my dollar. You know, Antonio Cromartie, he's 87 speed. So because he's slower, you know, with the Arizona Cardinal theme team, we put him at safety. And that's how we kind of work it with that. Everybody's going to need a type of theme team to kind of work. Night Train Lane, very, very cheap. Okay, very, very cheap card. Also 89 speed. So these players, even without pick artists, can get up above that Charles Woodson temporarily for you and give you a chance as the market crashes with the corner position. But like I said, having 2.3 mil, I don't think you could argue about that when other cards are going to come up very, very soon as we lead into October. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having a blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.